Hello everybody, it's that time again. Doesn't it come around quick, doesn't it? What have you all been doing today? I'm not going to make the mistake of thinking no one's here. We went for a walk today actually. I did see some friends, kept 2 metres away. They did explain that although no one's actually saying anything yet, you might be there. So when I start pissing around with it, I look a twat. So, and the first person's up, hello. I'm not sure, say hello because I'm not sure who that is. Here they come, here they come. Hello everybody, how you doing? It's good, isn't it, you tune at 7 o'clock? It's better than the one show, isn't it? It's nothing really on at 7 o'clock, is it? Emmerdale. Got any Emmerdale fans in? Well, presumably not. Maybe you record it. Hello, Paula. Hello, Sonia. Hello, oh, you went then. Sorry, you went then, mate. Say hello, so I know you are. So, yeah, well, hello, Anthony. What's everyone up? Hello, Paula. What's everyone been up to today? Hello, Mel. Hello, Mel. Hello, Paul. I should shout out all these people. Actually, I don't know where you living now, Paula. Mel's in Colchester. Paul's in Stevenage. Jazz is in sort of Stourbridge way, the Midlands. So yes, I think there should be a prize to the person farthest away. So far, Jazz is winning from the Midlands. Tamsin's Colchester. Sam's Colchester. You should get. No, you shouldn't. No, you can't get together, can you? Colchester people, say hello to each other. It's good to have you here. Polly, hello, Polly. Oh, Polly's. Is that the dog? Is that a dog, Polly? Not you. Is that a dog? It's Polly's Tollesbury. Sonia's Northampton. Paula's Peldon. I was there. I was in Mersey the other day. Hello, Steve Clark. Hello, mate. Where are you from, Steve? Where are you from? You winning? I don't think you're. Oh, here we go. Lisa's trumped you all, isn't she? USA. Anyone farther than USA? I don't think so. Hello, Steve. Steve's on. Hello, mate. Andrew's in Greece working. Still not trumping USA though, Andrew. But God, whereabouts in Greece, mate? You're safe out there. I mean, they're all right. They're all right in Greece. They've got it, though, haven't they? Chelmsford. Oh, cool. Steve Clark, Chelmsford. Yeah. So, greetings from Fitz. Oh, Dave. Hello, Dave. Hello, buddy. Haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're well. So, is this your first time, Dave? Let me know. Yeah, I know you're down in Bournemouth, mate. Say hello to the lovely missus for me as well. Lisa's laughing. Where's all your American friends? Is it just you? Or more of your friends coming on board? Let's get stateside. Let's get on this. Let's get in on this. I figured, hey, you all saw my page thing earlier. If you'll give me a penny each, you know, hey, I'll get nearer the mortgage, won't I? Hello, Christine, loyal fan. Pete from the far edge of nowhere, Tollesbury. If you haven't been to Tollesbury, people, you know, I did a little poem about it. No, it's a lovely little picturesque village, little marine village. It is lovely in the heart of Essex, sort of north central Essex. And it really is a lovely place. Go there, tell them you know me, and see what happens. No, it's great. Hello, Colin. Colin Osborne's the king of Tollesbury. He's on board. He's giving it that. He's got what I mean. They're telling me you're still working at it. You're a very strong man. Lauren's from Faversham. Hello, Faversham. When am I coming back, Laura? Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'll have a word with Lee, or maybe I'll come back on my own accord. I don't know. But you will see me again. Be sure of that. Hope you enjoyed the show when I was down there. Caroline, hello. Where are you living now, Caroline? Caroline's ex-Tollesbury as well. Anita, ex-Tollesbury. Marion, bloody, this is like a Tollesbury and Colchester show, isn't it? Did I just see Lee just crop up there? So, yeah. Oh, there's Miss Lee Redfern up here. I've just seen a picture of my mate Lee. Very, very good friend of mine, Lee. My buddy. Hello, Lee. How you doing, mate? Lee, Carrier 6 Riviera. Carl Day. Did you ever get with testicles? Did I ever get with... Carl Day, did I ever get with testicles? Who the hell's testicles? I need to know. Oh, my God. Testicles. You prat. I can't believe I fell for that. What a knob. Testicle. Oh, you. That's typical Carl Day. That is, honestly. If you ever get to see Carl Day live, call the police, get a restraining order. He's bonkers. So what's happening? I went out today. Yeah, graveyard. I went out today. Where'd I go? I went for a little walk. I kept distance away from people, and I did notice though as I was walking along. Hello, Carol. That people. It's weird because there's basically two kinds of people. There's the ones who'll smile and say hello and give it the old, you know, we're all in this together, that sort of camaraderie. But most of the people look at you like you got your cock out. Do you know what I mean? Really? People like avoiding me like I had my cock out. I did have my cock out, but the point is I could have been more respectful. Someone could have just mentioned it, couldn't they? That'd been nice. But anyway, oh, Manchester. Hey, Manchester. I'm good at accents, me. Have you ever heard my Chris Eubanks? Shall I do my Chris Eubanks for you? I shouldn't have told you it was. Should have let you guess. Right, here we go. Yes, well, you know, I am one of the greatest fighters that I've ever loved. I've been in the ring with many great men. I've been in with Nigel Benn, been in with Michael Watson, and, you know, some of the men caused me some great pain. But I think it's fair to say my boy now, Chris Jr., is going to be the greatest fighter that has ever lived. After me, of course. So anyway, that's my Chris Eubanks impression. Please do me a favour. Will someone write a gag so I actually have something funny to say when I'm speaking in this fucking ridiculous voice? Anyway, that's that. It's better probably when you can't see my face. Right, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, when I was walking today, Jesus, I am Chris. Yes, I am. I saw a blind man, true story, saw a blind man today. That's it, really. But I just thought it was interesting, isn't it? Because obviously people will have to avoid him, won't they? Don't you think? But he can't avoid people, can he? He's with a dog, but, those dogs are brilliant, but he kind of trained it in time, can he, to avoid people. So I just thought that was quite interesting. Got a little story, actually, about a blind person, true story. Oh God, before I tell you that story, I'll tell you that Lee's just come on, don't do your Zoom, you'll have no viewers if right. So I used to work for Mirror Group newspapers, and we decided to have a karaoke night one time. And anyway, we did it, and I sort of organised it, and so I thought that I would kick it off. Now honestly, I thought there's a couple of songs I can sing. I'm not a singer, I wouldn't say I can sing, but there's a couple of songs I can sing. One of the songs, we'll talk about that later. One of the songs I thought I could sing was Zoom. Remember Zoom? Fat Larry's, but Zoom, that one. Yeah, anyway, I thought I could sing it, so I did sing it, and it was a car crash. Lee will testify to this. It was, in my own words, one of the worst things I've ever heard, let alone anyone else. Honestly, I wish it had been recorded, just so it would have gone viral. If that was around then, it would have gone viral. It was a tragedy. It was terrible. But thanks for reminding me of that, Lee. It was a very, very sad time in my life. Anyway, story about the blind man, right? True story. Some years ago, I went for an interview in West London, and basically I was walking along. I had about 10 minutes left. I was on time, but I didn't have any wiggle room. So anyway, I was walking along, and I saw this guy sort of in a doorway. He was an Indian guy, or an Asian guy in a doorway, and he was sort of calling out for help, basically. He was sitting in the doorway. He had maybe a stick. That's right, he had a keyboard with it. He had a bloody great keyboard with it. He was obviously a musician. And he's going, anyway, he obviously heard my footsteps, and he said, "Hello, someone there?" I said, yeah. So he said, "Oh, can you help me?" Now, by now, I'm minutes away from my interview and minutes away from being late. What do you do? Someone asked for help. So I said, "Yes, mate, yeah." So he said, "Can you walk me to the bus stop?" Now, I had a look, and the bus stops, there was one probably 500 yards that way, one 500 yards that way. So I thought, oh, Christ. So I said, "Yeah, of course I can, mate." Anyway, I said, "I'll pick this up." I picked up this keyboard. This keyboard weighed as much as a small family car, right? This blind fella, he might be blind, right? There's nothing wrong with his arms, is there? He's having me carry his keyboard, right? Anyway, I walked along with it. I'm struggling. I've never led a blind person before. I was new to this, right? So I'm walking along, and walking along, and then suddenly I hear this crunch, right? No word of a lie. You know those bollards, those bell things that are about a couple of feet off the ground? I've walked him straight into one. He's landed arse over tit right in his face, isn't he, right? It was hilarious, but at the same time I felt really bad for him. So anyway, and the thing is, he didn't take it graciously. He started swearing, right? He's like, "Oh, you fucking idiot. Watch what you're doing." I'm thinking, all right, geezer, I'm going to nick your keyboard, you keep on. Anyway, I picked him up. I did feel bad. I picked him up, walked along. I'm daydreaming. I'm thinking about being late for my interview. I'm thinking about how heavy this bloody keyboard was. Well, when I hear clang, right, I've walked him into one of those little bus stops, and I smashed his face into a bus stop. And now he's going ballistic now. He's going, "You're fucking useless." He said, "I'll go my own way." I was only about 100 yards, but I said, "Mate, I'm really sorry about it. I'll drop you off." I took him, I left him at this bus stop, and I put him on a bus. And that's the end. Well, I think it was a bus. It was probably an articulated lorry. Didn't give a shit. Very rude. And God, pissed off with his keyboard. Don't know if he thought he was. Rude bastard. Anyway, that's a true story, that. Yeah. I've never seen him since, and he's never seen anyone. Anyway, what else did we talk about? Oh, I went in the garage today. Because my girls wanted to go for a little bike ride. So I haven't been in the shed for a while. I haven't been in the garage for a while. And so I got their bike sort of cleaned down. Bloody great spider in there. That's why I don't go in there. A massive spider in there. And funny, my neighbour was just over the fence, and he said to me, he saw me sort of hesitating again. He said, "What's the matter?" And I said, "Nothing, there's a spider in there." And do you know what he said? He said that thing that people say, no, I didn't get the job, Paul. He said that thing that I was late, thanks to that blind bastard. No, he said that thing that people say, which really winds me up. He said, "Oh, they're more scared of you than you are of them." Do you know what I mean? People out there, those of you who are scared of spiders, right? Isn't that really irritating? They're more scared of you than you. Yeah, well, I know that. I know they're really tiny, but it's not a rational fear, is it? Do you know what I mean? And by the way, if the spider was more scared of me than I was of it, what's it doing in my fucking garage? Do you know what I mean? That's fair, isn't it? Yeah, hello, Nina. That's fair, isn't it? What's it doing in my garage? It's scared of me, right? I've been scared of people in my life. Growing up as a kid, you're always scared of certain people. Growing up in Tollsby, there's a couple of lads I was scared of. What I didn't do was go and hang around in their fucking houses. Do you know what I mean? If you're scared of someone, stay away from them. So I don't think... Yes, Alison, I eat it. I don't think they are more scared of us. I know exactly what they're doing. They're bastards. Hello, Jim. Hello, mate. Sure I get something? Yeah, Jim. See you later, mate. Jim's the man behind the thing we're doing later that hopefully you're going to tune at 8 o'clock. So, yeah, I'll talk about that in a bit. Sonia's the same with mice. Hello, Sonia. How you doing? Do people say that? Do people say to you, though... oh, they're more scared of you than you are of them about mice. I suppose they do, don't they? Right? It's an irrational fear, isn't it? It's a rational fear. Anyway, things with spiders, right? I also don't think it's so irrational because I don't know if you've ever seen documentaries about spiders, but they are nasty bastards, aren't they? Right? They are very nice, especially the women, right? No offence to the ladies. I see there's a lot of ladies. No offence, right? I'm not being sexist here, but the lady spiders are proper cows, aren't they? You see what they do? You've seen some of them. Many of the species. They eat the heads, don't they, of the male. So the female, basically, they have sex, they mate, right? They mate, and if the male hasn't satisfied the female, when he's done his bit, she turns around, she eats him. Often decapitates him, just eats his head. Praying mantis do it as well. What's that about? It's not very nice, is it? Hey, girls, it's not very nice. Imagine trying to satisfy a spider. It's hard enough trying to satisfy a woman. They've only got 2 legs. That's why I'm scared of spiders. Anyway. Oh, I tell you what, something else. I was looking up earlier at countries that don't have coronavirus, COVID-19, and I've got a list here, right? Antigua, Barbados, Bahamas, Cape Verde, Gambia, Mauritius, Montenegro, several Greek islands, and the Seychelles. So just to let you know, if you want to go anywhere, they're the places to go. Actually, I was on a cruise recently. Another a true story through the Caribbean. I went to Antigua, Barbados, and Bahamas. It was really nice. And if you do go, a little bit of advice for you, actually, a little bit of local news you might want to know. In Antigua, right, if you're hungry, you can get a lovely Jamaican patty for £2.50, right? If you've never had a Jamaican patty, get one. They're lovely, right? £2.50 or $2.50, whatever the currency is, right? Just saying. Barbados. You not only get pate in Barbados, they do English pies as well out there. Yeah, you can get steak and kidney for $3. It's brilliant. And actually in Bahamas as well, likewise. They even do a Cornish pasty in Bahamas. So just so if you actually, those are they're the pirates of the Caribbean. Come on. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Right. Anyway, I think it's poem time, isn't it? I've waffled enough. Right. You spice sprayed as a hair lacquer. Well, I bet they look really nice afterwards. Should you give them like a massage as well? Hi Maggie, miss what? Hi Maggie, miss you. What the hell? Oh, you're talking to someone. Will you not speak to someone else when you're on my page, please? Did you know Maggie? Maggie who? What are you talking about? Anyway, right. Let's do I said, right, okay. So this is the deal. So, as you all know now, I do a different poem every day based on suggestions people have given me, right? And what I was given yesterday was isolation. I can't remember who asked. I think it was Andy, who's not here tonight. But anyway, so I'm going to do it. I've written a poem about isolation. This goes out to you people. Here we go. In the spring of 2020, it caught us all by surprise. Something was sent down to us that forever changed our lives. If you're reading from the future, where shall I begin? Well, for the first time in our existence, we were all staying in. Not grounded for a day or two for kissing the girl next door. No, proper lockdown for 3 months or more. They called it isolation, but that's not what I called it. Sitting around and nothing to do, feeling proper shit. Oh yeah, we've got it easy compared to those before, who lived through strikes and powdered egg, not to mention the odd war. But they were made of sterner stuff. They stared the enemy down. But we were all found wanting when COVID came to town. So almost nearly all of us did as we were told, because we had to protect each other, especially the sick and old. Right, Phil? So we all stayed in and did our bit, learned to stay at home. with nothing to do but Netflix and Hulu, tablets and mobile phones. Oh, and PlayStation and Xbox and 1,000 TV stations. Siblings, kids and parents too. Ooh, it's terrible, this isolation. We spoke to each other more and more via technology. Hell, I ended up chatting to friends I've not seen since 1983. Yeah, it was scary, being no doubt. The conspiracy theories were rife. But maybe after all of this, we'll learn to appreciate life. And humans are resilient and tried to find a way as we watched our bank accounts decrease further by the day. People stockpiled toilet rolls in our time of isolation, which just happened to coincide with the rise of masturbation. Not me. Hancock, Johnson, even Charles. They've all got it too. Washing hands isn't just for Christmas or when you've had a poo. So if you're reading this from the future and wondering how we coped, one thing we had as humans was humour, gift and hope. We always somehow found a way of laughing and having fun. But to be honest, people from the future, we're only on week 1. So, yeah, that's that one for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, getting comments about things I should do right about. Phil Walker would like me to do one about his arse. Is that your arse specifically or arses generally? I can probably do one about arses, I think, Phil. I mean, you'll feature heavily if you'd like to. I'm making a note of this. Where's my pad? Here it is. Right, arses. Yeah, it was 1983, Della. And Pornhub. Right, there we go. Arses. I'm writing this all down. Pornhub. Poems about arses, Pornhub. That's a couple of... Tomorrow, Lisa, I'm glad you're back because... thank you, Lisa. Lisa, I'm going to do one about... What did you ask for Boris and Donald, didn't you? That's what you asked for. So tomorrow, as it's Saturday, I think I'll do one about Mr. Trump and Mr. Johnson. I think it's only fair, isn't it, to give them a mention. Won't be political, so no need to worry. Probably won't even be good. It doesn't matter, does it? It's, yeah, so how you all doing? How you all doing? You all good? Remember, later on at 8 o'clock, I know you've probably had enough of me by now, but 8 o'clock, something a little bit different. Me and 4 or 5 other comics, we're doing this thing. I think you've all seen the post on my page anyway. But 8 o'clock, look it up. Should be fun. It's going to be a chat show. And as I've always said, if you've got anything, yeah, you'd like, not just write poems about, anything you'd like me to talk about. You know, we can talk about stuff. Films you'd watch. Anyone watch any decent movies, for example? The news. Is there any other news going on? Anything at all? I don't know. But yeah, loads of stuff we can talk about, I'm sure. You know. Oh, shall I tell you a joke I heard today? Actually, I nearly forgot this. You might have seen it on the... It's going round, so you might have seen it. It's Jethro. You know Jethro, the comedian, the Cornish comedian. It's his joke, but I'll tell it because it amused me. So, this kid basically goes up to his dad, and he says, Dad, we're doing this at school, he said. We've learned some words. He said, we've learned the word theory, and we've learned the word reality. He said, so our homework is to find out the difference between theory and reality. So the dad said, oh yeah, fair enough, that's easy, son. He said, right, okay. Go to your mum and ask her if she'd accept £1 million, right, for sleeping with a milkman. So the little boy goes off, comes back, and he said, Daddy, cock pasty. He didn't say that. He said, Daddy, he said, yes, Mum said she would accept £1 million for sleeping with a milkman. So I said, okay. He said, now go and ask your sister, go and ask your big sister, if she'd accept £1 million for sleeping with the butcher. So he went back and he asked his sister, and he came back to his dad and said, Daddy, he said, yes, son. He said, Daddy, spoke to sister and she said she would accept £1 million for sleeping with the butcher. So he said, good. He said, so, son, he said, what we found today, he said, the difference between theory and reality. So I said, in theory, we're sitting on £2 million. But in reality, we're living with a couple of whores. It's a great gag, isn't it? It's good. It's Jethro's. Can't claim it. It's Jethro's, but it's a good gag. Even better with his accent, I think, with his Cornish accent. Hello, it's funny doing a joke and not having any laughter. Well, it's not funny, actually. I'm quite used to it, if I'm honest. You should have seen me on the ship, mate. I tell you what, people, a lot of you have seen me live, right? On this ship. Oh, Mikey, I saw your fitness video earlier. Mike's on, Mike McLean, right? Big up to Mike McLean. Check out his fitness video, right? It's better than anything Joe Wicks could even touch. Trust me, right? Trust me. But it's throwing me off. What was I talking about? You know, remind me what I was talking about? I've totally forgotten. What's a cock pasty, Anita? Anita Hanrahan's written cock. Can someone tell me what a cock pasty is? Oh, I've no idea. What is that? What's a cock pasty? Anyone know? I don't know. Someone tell me. Hello, Karen. But yeah. I really was going to talk about something, and Mike threw me off coming in there. So I don't know what the time is because I haven't put my watch on. What's the time? It's a ship. Ship? No, it's different. Why are you all saying ships? Why is everyone saying a cock pasty is a ship? Cock pasty. What? No laughter. Thanks, Alison. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, cruise ship. On this cruise ship a couple of months ago, that was true. Went to the Caribbean. They told me I had to do 2 30-minute clean sets, right? And I could do my one normal, adult set. And anyway, I did it. I did the first one on the Tuesday, and I've never been on stage for so long with so much silence in my entire life, right? These people were knocking on. All I could hear was farting, right? Farting. All I could smell was soiled undies, but the laughter just didn't exist. Anyway, I did it, right? And I had to do it again at 10:30, the same set. I figured later on there'd be a different crew, they'd be a bit more pissed, it'd be a bit easier. Anyway, I got on 10:30, and I figured it couldn't be any worse than it was before, because before it was a 0 out of 10. 10:30 was worse, right? Not only did they say, no, they didn't say nothing would have been good. One of them actually told me to get off. So that was horrendous, let me tell you. Thanks, Mike, for making me feel better about my death. So, yeah, that was awful, people. That was awful. And that's like this, doing stuff, not hearing anything back, but I can tell at least you're putting little laughy faces, which is lovely. So, anyway, listen, I've waffled for long enough, I think. I've no idea how long I've been on, actually. But hope you have lovely days. Keep well. Hello, Sarah. You're late, Sarah. You're late to the party, love. It's been great tonight as well. We've had nudity and all sorts. It's been brilliant. Yeah. And I've done a bit as well. But tomorrow, I was saying, tomorrow's going to be about, the poem will be Boris Johnson and Donald Trump. What ship was I was on? The Azura, Alison. You been on it? I wish you'd been on it then. Anyway, I was on the Azura. But still a free trip. Yeah. Another reason not to take a cruise in. There's a lot of reasons not to take a cruise, Lisa. You're quite right. But, yeah, I wish I could hear you laughing. That'd be lovely. We need to somehow sort a way. The technology should have found a way of sort of pumping in your laughter. Shouldn't it? That'd be good. Wouldn't it? That'd be good. But in lieu of that, just the little smiley faces will have to do. Britannia. Right. Okay, listen. I've got to go because I've got to prepare for this chat show. So, listen. Thanks for popping in. Same time, same place, 7 o'clock. Love you all. See you tomorrow.